Hello, good morning. I am here to share a quick recipe with you because I realized I needed some all-purpose seasoning. So I am going to make you some all-purpose seasoning, and I have all my ingredients out here. And it is so much easier to just make this. You can obviously add what you want in it, but it's so easy to just make this. And when you have to season up some meat, you just season it up. And the reason I want to share it with you today is because a lot of the ingredients that I'm going to use today were handmade. Basically, well, not a lot, but some of the ingredients that were used today was handmade. And on some of my shorts, I would have shown y'all how I made certain things. But we are going to get on with that seasoning today. I have all my ingredients out here. I'm not going to list them off to you. I'm just going to tell you what I'm putting in when I put them in. And I have a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a quarter spoon, and half, like a little bit, just in case. So there's certain things I will be putting in more than. I'm going to start with my homemade chicken seasoning. Now, I showed y'all how I made this. So I am going to be looking at putting in a couple tablespoons of this. This is my chicken seasoning. Let me move these from here so that you can see. So I put in 3 teaspoons of the chicken seasoning. Then this also is homemade, and this is my homemade garlic powder. My daughter uses, this was full, she uses a lot. And so I put in 2 teaspoons of that because you don't want it too garlicky. So let me just rest these to the side there. Then the next thing that I am going to put in is my also homemade, my celery powder. So I'm going to put in 2 heaping teaspoons of that as well. And then this is my kale powder. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of this. And you might be saying, you put in kale in seasoning yet? When you're doing a seasoning, basically you could put whatever you want. And this is rosemary. So I'm going to be putting in, let's get the teaspoon. I'm going to be putting in 2 teaspoons of the rosemary, because I like rosemary in my seasonings. I am going to put in, this is my onion powder, my homemade onion powder. So I am putting in a lot of homemade stuff. So that is why I want to share it with you, and I am going to taste it and see how it tastes. Let's put in 3 teaspoons of that. And this is my green onions, like what we will call eschalots, my homemade green onions. So I am going to put in 3 teaspoons of this as well. get so excited when I make my stuff. And this is some thyme, 2 teaspoons of the thyme. Now I did make some parsley, but I don't see it there, so probably all of that is gone. And this is some mushroom powder, and I put in 1 teaspoon of the mushroom powder. Now this parsley, as you can see, I did my parsley, but I don't see any of mine, so I will be putting in 2 tablespoons of parsley. I like to see the green. This looks so pretty. It looks so pretty already. Look at it. And I have not finished yet. And as I said, this is just an all-purpose seasoning. You could put in whatever you feel like putting in. But these are some of the things that I would normally put in. So I am going to put in some paprika, 2 tablespoons of paprika. And some cayenne pepper. Let me get a small spoon. And a half teaspoon or a full teaspoon of the cayenne pepper. Almost done, almost finished. Now I am going to be putting in some curry. Yes, I put in a lot of things in my all-purpose seasoning because I wanted to use my homemade stuff. So, and I put in a tablespoon of turmeric, and I don't have much curry leaves left, so I'm just gonna put in 1 teaspoon of curry leaves. And this is my dried basil. Only have a little bit, so I just pour that in. Yeah, I was saying, oh my gosh, she's putting a lot of things in her. Oh yeah, I do. Because when I put this seasoning on my meat, everything that I use is basically things that you would use in food. So when I put this on my meat, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm gonna put in 2 tablespoons of sugar, and this is the cane sugar. And then I am going to put in 1 tablespoon of sea salt. Because you know what I always tell you all about the salt and the sugar. You know what I always tell you. So just look at it. Look at it. This is how it looks. It looks awesome. Let me bring it closer so that y'all can see. Doesn't it look awesome? And I can bet you anything that it tastes great. And you know what I normally do? Although this is just a dry rub, I would normally taste it. I'm looking for the container. Oh, here it is. Now, This is the container that I'm going to put it in. I'm not sure if this is big enough, but I am going to taste it and see. All these spices just gel awesome together. Let me just get this. They gel awesome together. I think all of them are mixed in. So I hope that y'all are enjoying this recipe. I just wanted to bring y'all in the kitchen. Let me just put it in the bottle. And then we are all ready to go. I am going to be doing some baked chicken today. If I will probably do it on camera someday. But I'm doing some baked chicken today. And so our dry rub is all done. I did this for y'all about a year. I did a dry rub for y'all about a year ago, but I switch up things all the time. So because I was using my homemade seasonings, I wanted to bring y'all in the kitchen with me. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this dry rub. And when we put it on our food and we let our food marinate in this, it's gonna be awesome. And these are some peppers, some pepper oils that I did. This one is cayenne pepper oil. And this is chili pepper oil. And this is the red pepper flake oil. And the powdered oils are much deeper and more potent than the pepper flakes. So these are oils that if you wanted to, you can put on your food. It is, or you can cook with it. You know, if you like things spicy, you doing stir fry or anything like that, you can cook with it. But we are all done here. So let me move these from in front of me. So once again, it's early in the morning, and if you enjoyed this recipe, just let me know. And let me know if it is anything that you wanted to see, that anything at all that you wanted to see, send me a comment, because I would love to read your comments, and I love it when you comment. So I hope that you enjoyed this strange recipe today. Not recipe, but enjoy this strange video today. So you have an awesome day.